I'm trying so hard not to be jealous of Pam's trophy. That was super cute. Oh, okay. All right, I want to start. Let me get a hernia. I want to start, I'm impressed you moved this by yourself at all, with a prayer request. And hopefully at the end, I'm going to remember to mention this, but I feel like God is listening now, in case I don't, but y'all can take this home with you. So Kathy Turner, who spoke Friday night, she has 3 really insanely talented kids, and we got to be their youth ministers. And so we got to watch them grow up, and they're amazing. Well, her middle child, his name is Garrett, and I mean, he's a Broadway star, like legit on Broadway, like this minute, like he's on Broadway. Yeah, I know. Yeah, his little fan club there. And so Garrett has got a heart issue. He is going to have open heart surgery on October the 29th. He's in his 30s. He is a brand new dad. He's got a beautiful wife, beautiful family. And so if you would remember Garrett in your prayers, and for that surgery to go well, and for everything to be good with that, I wanted to mention that because we have such a connection, and we go back a long ways. So I teach. I mentioned earlier today that I teach middle school, high school. Well, I teach elementary too because I'm the music teacher. So you can't get by me. Everybody's got to come. So elementary is so fun because you get to sit on the floor and you get to play games, and they say whatever they want. Yes. And so I write it down because I'm not going to remember this, and it is daily. So here's some of my favorites. First grader, I've got a bad back. Do you have a Band-Aid? Well, do you need a Band-Aid? No, I just like the look of it. Miss Davenport, I am Miss Mary Macked out. I wore a headband to school one day, and that was new. And this little class was walking by me, and this girl goes, "I love your headgear." So last year, you might remember that I had bangs. You know, I got bangs. That's a commitment, isn't it? I had bangs for a while, and when I came to school the first time with the bangs, the little ones didn't know, and so one of the kindergartners said, "I love your fringe." You can't make this up. My all-time favorite, you cannot top this. Kindergarten, first week of school, this little guy goes, "Miss Music Teacher, what time is it?" I said, "It's 12 o'clock on the nose." And he goes, "Oh, I don't get off till 3. Is that not the best? He heard somebody say that, didn't he? You get off at 3. But just the past couple of weeks, school has started back, and I have platforms. We don't have chairs in my classroom. We have platforms, and we march on them, and we, climb on them, and sit on them, and stand on them, and do all kinds of things. And I don't have assigned seating. I mean, I'm the fun teacher, right? And so they come in, and they just sit wherever. And I had noticed this little boy was real anxious to sit by this little girl, and he did, and it was fine. And this was probably like 2nd grade. And so we're about 15 minutes into class, and she said, "Wait a second, I forgot I'm mad at you." And he was like, and she said, "You said I couldn't be in your club, and I'm mad at you, and I forgot, so you're going to have to sit somewhere else." And so he sheepishly, okay. Yeah, and I was able to talk to her a little bit about that and kind of get things mended because, those things go away pretty quickly at that age. Not so much our age, though, do they? So we're going to talk about forgiveness just for a minute. And don't groan, because I need this too, okay?